Hey everyone, in this video I'm gonna test to see if Lucky Time is really that lucky. Haven't you ever opened a Lucky Time box and it took you forever to get a actual Lucky Time Tsum who claims to be easier to get during Lucky Time? Well, in this video I'm gonna test out the real drop rates. So just in case you're new to Tsum Tsums, you could actually find out what the drop rates are by going to buy a premium box. And then there's a little yellow button that says list. So if you click on the list button, we'll show you all of these Tsums right here. And then there's this exclamation mark right here that will show you actual drop rates. If you toggle that in and out, you'll see the names of it. But if you see at the very bottom, we have Hakuna Matata, Simba at 6%, Rafiki and Timon both at 8%. So mathematically, we're supposed to get Timon and Rafiki a little bit more often than Simba. So let's get to it. So I don't necessarily know why Simba is harder to get versus Timon and Rafiki. I assume that maybe Simba is better of the three out of the three of them. Maybe he's a corn farmer, but it's going to be unlikely. The corn farmer king is always going to be Jayalik in my opinion. He's been kind of the corn farming king for a very long time now. But maybe Hakuna Matata Simba is more useful of the three for this month's event. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I will cover in detail how to use these three Tsums later on in a future video. I wanted to do this video first and then kind of get into how to use these three Tsums afterwards. But I got my first pick right here in box number 5. Timon was the first one I pulled. So it kind of matches up with the math so far that the first Lucky Time Tsum was going to be either Timon and Rafiki because just their odds are a little bit higher. During this test, we were off to a really good start. We got Timon on the 7th box again, which brings our rate to 28% for Timon. However, we still haven't gotten Simba yet or Rafiki. So depending on what your playstyle is, if you're the type of player that just wants to get one of each and unlock as many variety of Tsums that are out there, then maybe this isn't the result you want, because now we have opened 9 boxes already and we've gotten 3 Timons and no Rafiki, no Simba in sight yet. Oh yeah, I probably should mention, but if you haven't figured out from the title of this video, I am planning to open a total of 400 boxes. I think that with more boxes open, we will see a better average on what the actual drop rate is. But as you can kind of tell, we've just opened another box and we got another Timon. So now we're at box 12 and we still haven't gotten any of the other 2 and we just keep on getting Timon. So like if I was not doing this research, I'm trying to get the other 2, I would be pretty annoyed because I just opened 13 boxes and all I keep getting is Timon, and we finally get Rafiki at box 14. So I'm going to keep going here until I get Hakuna Matata and just see how long that's going to take me. Right now we have spent about 450,000 tokens already just to get 5 Timon and 1 Rafiki, and finally on the 16th box we get Hakuna Matata, the elusive Simba. Alright, so on the 17th box, it was not one of the Lucky Time ones, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up at this point because the video will get long. This entire process actually took me 1 whole hour to just sit here and click through all the boxes, so I'm definitely going to speed it up so you can see what the actual drop rates are at the very end. So on the left hand side, you see how many boxes I've opened, and on the top right hand side, I'm keeping count of all the Lucky Time Tsums that I end up receiving. And then on the bottom right hand side, you can see the drop rates of each of these Lucky Time characters. Lucky Time for Hakuna Matata Simba is below what was advertised. What we were shown is that Hakuna Matata we would get roughly a drop rate of 6%, but we're hovering now at 2%, which is really low. So if you're out there trying to get Lucky Time, if you're trying to get Hakuna Matata Simba, it's not looking good. Leave in the comments box if you're trying to get Hakuna Matata Simba, if you're experiencing some of the things here that I'm experiencing where the drop rates for Hakuna Matata was extremely low and Timon was extremely high. So yeah, share with me in the comments box what your experience was. Hopefully your luck is better than mine. So by the end of this video, just a quick mathematical stat for those of you that are interested. In order for you to buy 400 premium boxes, each of them being 30,000 each, the grand total at the very end came out to be 12 million tokens or 12 million coins. So in order for me to do this, I did save up a lot of coins over the past couple of months. Didn't really buy much, really saved it just to do this because I was really curious what the rates were, the actual drop rates. Because in a previous couple of events, I wanted to get a couple of the ones I wanted but never got them. So wanted to just see if Tsum Tsums had a trick or some kind of scheme to get you to buy boxes. I started thinking that maybe if I bought them at night, my odds would be better. And then sometimes vice versa, I would buy them during the morning just to see if that made a difference. But I didn't really do research for those ones, so I'm not too sure if it really makes a difference if you buy them right when the event launched, or wait until Lucky Time event is almost over and then buy it maybe a few hours before it ended. Maybe that would increase your odds. I'm not too sure, but technically it shouldn't matter because the code in the game gives you a finite percentage no matter what time, unless there's a data miner out there and looked through the code and found that it does make a difference. Then please let me know. I'm really interested in this kind of stuff, really like the stats about the game and how everything adds up. If there's a research out there that you're interested in finding more information on, let me know. I'm really willing to do some of these research for you guys if you're interested. So if there's something that you're wondering about, let me know. I'm definitely willing to try it out to see how I can help you with your experience of playing Tsum Tsums. Or if there's a Tsum out there that you really want to use but not sure how to use it correctly, I can show you how to use them too. Just let me know which Tsum you're interested in learning more about and how to use them. There are techniques to all of these Tsums, especially with Jedi Luke, for example. You have to use gyro for that. And then for Ham, you have to tap him when he runs across the screen. So all of these Tsums have a strategy to using them to maximize the coin earning potential and also getting a high score. The trickiest one to use is Cinderella, actually. With Cinderella, you could actually play a infinity game almost. You could play it to the very end where you don't really end the game. Essentially, Cinderella could generate time bubbles and you just tap on it continuously and get the game to keep going on forever. So if you look up how people play Cinderella, you can see people with millions and millions of points because they spent hours and hours playing just one game. They do end up getting a really high score, but when you do the math on it, how much time you spent to how much coins you get, it's actually not worth it. It's better to use Jedi Luke. And as a beginner, I recommend using Gadget actually to start off. Gadget's a really good one. In the future, I will do a beginner's guide as well to help those of you that are just getting started. So please subscribe if you want to learn a little bit more about the game, if you're really interested or just like the characters. All of these characters have very unique skills and animation. A lot of times I buy all these Tsums just to see what the animation looks like and just have it in my inventory. My favorite Tsum is the Parade Mickey, just because it really reminds me of the actual Disneyland parades and think about the happiest place on earth from time to time. For the sake of time, I am going to fast forward this section just because nothing too crazy or exciting happened in the middle of this section here. But if you are interested in seeing what other premium Tsums I get, feel free to slow down the video on your own. And at box 287, I was finally able to max out Timon. This cost me a total of 8,610,000 tokens. And also, as you could tell here, that Timon is a lot easier to max out. Timon only costs 29 Tsums. If you are trying to max out one of them, you might want to target to max out Timon because just it costs less. But as you could tell here, Rafiki also maxed out at box 299, so it wasn't too much far off than Timon. So I guess I have to find out if Rafiki is a better character to use or if Timon is, because it's 3 boxes of a difference, so maybe it is worth it if Rafiki is a better character out of the 3. Now, it's interesting to see that both of them had an average of 10% drop rate, where it was advertised to us that the drop rate was supposed to be 8%. So the odds of getting Timon and Rafiki definitely was higher so far. However, if you look at Simba, it's at 4%, but it was marketed at 6%. So with Simba, it's not doing as well. And also, I didn't factor out when I was doing this that now that I've maxed out Timon as well as Rafiki, technically Simba's drop rates should be a lot higher than 6%. And I think at the very end, after I checked it, Simba's drop rate should be now at 8% instead of the original 6%. The funny thing is, Hakuna Matata Simba remained at 4% for the remainder of this box opening. I only ended up getting 3 additional Hakuna Matata Simbas. So my Hakuna Matata drop rate was actually pretty bad. Hopefully you did better than I did. Let me know in the comments box how well you did on your box openings. Did you get the Tsums that you wanted? And which ones did you really want anyways? Did you want Hakuna Matata Simba? I'm really curious to find out what other people are looking for during these lucky times. Please don't forget to subscribe for more Tsum Tsum content. And if you like what you saw today and want more of these videos, please thumbs up and let me know what else you would like to see in the future. Thank you so much for watching.